Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. A great night for baseball ahead on the show. It's the Baltimore Orioles taking on Mexico. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Ready to go? Here's Cody Bellinger. Singy's currently the team leader in runs batted in. The pitch. There's a swing and a drive. That's back there. Say goodbye to that one.
Well, so much for settling into this game, Boog. No courtesy first pitch take right there. He was ready from the second he stepped into the box. Got a pitch to hit, jumped all over it. I tell you what, that'll fire up the guys in your dugout.
One run across in the frame so far. You're in game one of this three-game set. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Duran hauls it in, and there's one away. And now the shortstop, Gunnar Henderson.
Gunnar Henderson.
Swings here and blasts one left field. Duran going back, and he makes the catch on the track. Just missed a homer that time. Anthony Santander at the plate. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
And it's fouled away. Santander measures 6 feet 2 inches, 230 pounds, and he was a second-round pick back in 2016. Here comes a pitch. Hard hit left side. Throw over to Tellez, and that is that. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. It's now a 1-0 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. And we're back. Towing the slab in today's game, Tyler Wells. Tell us about him in that sub-3 ERA, Siggy.
Well, anytime you can keep your ERA under 3, you're doing a lot of things right, and you're putting your team in a position to win a lot of ball games as well. And he's doing tremendous out there on the mound. Every time he gets the ball, you expect him to go out there and dominate, and that's what he's been to this point. We'll see how he is today.
Popped up to the left, into foul ground. And a couple of quick outs. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the third baseman, Vinny Castilla. And first offering is fouled off. That one ripped. Back there. Hauls it in on the warning track. New inning getting started. Now it's the second baseman, Jordan Westburg. And Singy, we already know he's going to finish the season with a new career high in home runs. And a quick out, number 1. Colton Cowser, the next to hit for the Orioles.
Ball.
A little bit low.
1 ball, no strikes.
One out, base is empty.
Ball.
Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Out to short. Now the throw to first on the run. That's the second out.
Well, that was a good job to make sure he had a good handle on the baseball to get off a strong throw. And sometimes guys will rush that, and that's the difference. Right there, it ended up being a close play, but he got it.
And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs. Out to center. Sizing this one up. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. After an inning and a half, it's 1-0. Back here in the East Bay. Now it's the rookie DH, Ramirez. Wells back to work. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt.
0-1.
Comes up empty. That's strike two.
No ball.
Making the calls behind the plate in this one is Woody Keller.
Yeah, and Woody does a pretty good job back there, Boog. He's got a pretty fair strike zone most of the time. Maybe some inconsistency here or there, but usually he's back there doing a solid job.
What about an umpire's height? How much of a role does that play in your
1-2.
experience and what the strike zone is like?
Yeah, I think it pushes the strike zone up a little bit, which, you know, as a former hitter, you like that. You wanted the ball up. You didn't want to have to deal with stuff down in the zone consistently.
Wouldn't chase that time. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been oh, that ball got him pretty good out there on the mound. Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit. And now they'll hustle out to check on him. That was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee.
Yeah, clearly in some real pain, but he will not want to come out of this game if he doesn't have to. It's looking to me like he's going to try to shake it off and continue.
Here's Rowdy Tellez. Runner on the go. Pitching for a strike.
No ball.
The throw. Tag. And he's out.
Well, this is a real momentum killer after the leadoff single. Tried to steal second base on the first pitch. Defense was all over it. Nicely done from behind the plate with the catch and throw. Then a quick tag before he reaches the base.
The Orioles up by a run. Bottom half of inning number 2. Bounced up the middle. Henderson throws to first in time. Here's the catcher, Alejandro Kirk, one of the stars in the win yesterday, as he had 3 hits. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. And they get the out after the ricochet. What a play. Inning over. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Adley Rutschman. He has consistently been one of the best in the sport against lefties, and yet the righties give him trouble. You know, you don't want to be labeled as that guy, but the numbers say what they say. Hard hit to third. Sends it to first. One up, one down.
Batting ninth, the third baseman, number 3.
Jorge Mateo now.
Mateo.
Next offering popped in the air, right field. Ornelas drifts towards it, squeezes it, 2 down. Bellinger up to hit. He's already homered in this game. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs, base is empty. That just misses, and the count is 1-2.
It's a good take.
And that one in the air, center field, and it falls. And that keeps the inning alive.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
He checks over to first, back safely. Two outs. And another ball. Swing and a ground ball out to short. In there safely. So first and second with 2 outs. Gunnar Henderson, the next to hit for the Orioles. And there's the strike. First and second, 2 down. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Edge of the zone for a strike, and the count is 0-2.
Well, this is a higher leverage spot, and I love the way that he's turned things around. He's got 2 outs now ahead in this count, and he can pretty much dictate what's going to happen next in terms of the pitch sequence.
And delivers outside. Just missing there, and the count is filled up. That one hammered center field, way back there. And it's caught just in front of the wall. So they strand a pair. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. The Orioles lead it 1-0. As we go to the last of the third. And now the rookie second baseman, Joseph Ortiz. The right-hander back to work. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1.
Well, these players, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These batters are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
And that'll fall for a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away. Here's the center fielder. Lifted in the air, right center field. Bellinger drifts towards it. Puts it away for the out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Jared.
Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the left fielder, Jarren Duran. He's 0 for 1. That one misses. Ball 1.
1-0.
Wouldn't chase that time.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Righty to the plate. Into center and a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Now batting, shortstop.
Now the number 2 hitter, Marcelo Meyer. Flied out his first time. Up the middle, Henderson. They get the force. Inning over. Back in Oakland, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Anthony Santander. And a pitch. That one's in there. Strike 1. Nowadays, with advanced metrics and increased use of moving the infielders around, defense isn't necessarily about making errors. Are you able to get to the ball? Are you able to position fielders where hitters hit the ball, but within the new shift rules? Right-hander kicks, deals. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
And an area that goes unnoticed is the coach that's responsible for positioning, and then the research person that's providing the information. So what we're seeing in baseball, so many more people behind the scenes that are contributing to the success between the lines.
Westburg batting for the second time, and that's strike 1.
1 strike.
Back when you played, it wasn't the empirical data we have now. It was a guy with a ruler and a diamond taking a colored pencil and drawing a line where he thought someone had hit the ball, right?
That or just going off of gut or feel. What does it look like his swing is today? What's the pitcher throwing? They are sticking to the metrics and what seems to be most consistent for that hitter, regardless of who the pitcher is on the mound.
And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. And downstairs. On the ground to third. Throw over to Tellez. And the Orioles set down in order. Held in check there, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now the third baseman, Vinny Castilla. Now a screamer into the outfield. Hauls it in for the out.
Man, he smoked that fastball. He's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time up, he'll find a hole.
Here's a big power threat. Ramirez. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Bellinger drifts towards it. Corrals it. And there's 2 down. And now it's Rowdy Tellez. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. In the air, center field. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. Back here in the Bay. Now it's the DH, Heston Kjerstad. There's a strike.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Line drive. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 1 up, 1 down.
Up next for the Orioles, the catcher,
Adley Rutschman will hit next. First pitch doesn't find the zone. One down, base is empty. And another ball.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
Fires over to first. 2 up, 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the third baseman, Jorge Mateo. And he takes a strike. And a bunt towards third. And foul ball. 2 outs. Hits and misses. It's a strikeout. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They still lead it 1-0. And we're back. Bottom of the inning. And now, Alejandro Kirk. Wells back to work. Late on that fastball.
Well, a come and get me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
Line drive, caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Foul ball there. Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul. The Orioles leading by a run. Last half of inning number 5. That's towards center. Dives, bounce off his glove. Base hit.
Now
Just a
batting,
very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center.
And now it's Tirso Ornelas.
Ball.
And ball one to the right fielder.
One ball, no strike.
Ortiz, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. Swing and a miss. And the count even
One
at
ball,
one.
one strike.
And there's a ball.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
And the pitch. This one popped up. Mateo has a beat on it. And there's 2 away.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop up and an easy out for the defense.
Number 19 in the box with 2 gone. And takes a look at a called strike. Fought off foul. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. That's out. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And now the center fielder, Cody Bellinger. He handles it himself. And that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
The first baseman,
Here's Ryan Mountcastle.
Ryan
1 for 2.
Mountcastle.
Ball 1, no strikes.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
And that's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
And that's just foul. Man at first, 1 away. Next pitch is outside.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So it's a good take by him.
Ball.
And misses inside. The pitch. A little out front there as he swings through it.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Bounce to the right. Finds its way through, base hit. Throw into third. The tag.
Well, it's always a risk when you're pushing for third like that. A bang-bang play. Had a chance to make it. Maybe a little better slide around the tag, but a nice job by the defense to cut off that runner.
So next to hit for Baltimore, Anthony Santander. Off the mark there. And it's 1-0. Pulls that one foul. The 1-1. And another ball.
2 balls, 1 strike. Ball,
Too low,
no.
and it's ball 3. Chris, with that distraction and the speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. A gigantic blast. His 19th home run of the year, and they add a couple more. It's 3-0.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter.
Ornelas makes the grab, and that's the inning. But 2 come across the bottom of the 6th. Now the left fielder, Jarren Duran. And the right-hander back to work. On the ground. And that chance handled. The throw to first. Out. 1 away, bottom of the 6th. And the batter will be the shortstop, Marcelo Meyer. To the right side. Throws to first in time. And a couple of quick outs. 2 outs, base is empty. Vinny Castilla, the next to hit.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Here comes the 0-1. Popped up first base side. Rutschman gets under it. And that ends the inning. All set for the start of the inning. And into the box for Baltimore, Colton Cowser. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
That's a hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. I really like the approach to that swing. That was a good changeup on the corner, but he recognized it early, did get jumpy, and just smacked it to the opposite field. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
And here it comes. And that one fouled off. Cowser gets his lead at first with nobody out. And that one hammered. That's back. Gone. He circles the bases. Home run number 10 on the year. It's 5-zip. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot.
Victor Gonzalez gets handed the rock out of the pen.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
On a line, base hit.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with the pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
Mateo in the box again, takes the strike. On the ground right side, 4, 6, 3, and they turn the double play. So the batting order turns over. And next for the Orioles, Cody Bellinger. Bounced out to short. Meyer to first, and Bellinger is out. That ends the frame. Baltimore with a 2-run shot this inning. And the lead. And welcome back to the ballpark. Set for the last half of the 7th. And here is Ramirez. And the pitch. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, this group of hitters definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. And another thing that stands out specifically is that they haven't been able to lay off the first pitch. 9 first pitch outs in this game, so it's been costly for them.
Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground.
Runner on the move. Out towards right center field. Santander makes the grab, 1 away.
You know, being aggressive can be a little tricky. You want to have confidence up there, but sometimes hitters fall into the trap of being overconfident, thinking they can hit anything. And that
there goes the runner. There's a ball. And that's a stolen base, not even close.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe it back against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him, thinking that they can even steal a base. But right here, they successfully moved that runner up to scoring position. Good job.
And a pitch. That one missing inside. On the ground to the left. And they tag him out.
The batter.
Here's the second baseman, Joseph Ortiz. Bounce to the left side. Henderson. Zips it
That's
across.
an out.
And that is the third out of the inning. Back in Oakland, we go to the eighth. And now the first baseman, Ryan Mountcastle.
Ryan Mountcastle.
Gonzalez back to work.
Hey.
Right through there for a strike. To third, Castilla. Slings it across. First out in the top of the eighth. So up next, Gunnar Henderson. And there's a foul ball. Kicks and fires. Foul ball. One down, base is empty.
That's a ball.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
The
Ball.
next offering misses. It's 2-2.
2-2.
And a ground ball to first. And that one finds its way through. One gone, runner at first. Anthony Santander, the next to hit for the Orioles.
No.
And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Henderson over at first with one away.
Ball.
And another
No.
ball.
2-0 count. You really don't want to give in here. You've got to work the edges, really execute a pitch. Hopefully you can get back into this count.
That one finds the zone, and it's 2-1. Gonzalez deals.
Ball. Full count.
In the air, left field, drifts towards it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's two down.
Now batting, the second baseman.
Man at first, Jordan Westburg, the next to hit for the Orioles. That one down the line, and it finds its way through for a hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one, ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
That one fouled off. Two on, 2 outs. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. Coming home. He'll score, and it's now a 6-run lead.
Picks himself up at RBI. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Next to hit, Heston Kjerstad. And a foul ball. On the ground, right side. And there's a hit around third. The throw in. But it's offline. And they're pulling away up by 7 now.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
And now Adley Rutschman. That's a strike. Traffic on the bases with 2 already in to score. And we're at the top of the 8th.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
At the belt and fires. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. That's a hit. Around third. 1 run is in. The relay to the plate. And he's out. Down, and that ends the inning. So they get 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors, and 1 left. Last half of the 8th coming up. The Orioles on top, 8. Back here in the East Bay, bottom of the 8th. And now the right fielder, Tirso Ornelas. The pitch. That one the other way, and a base hit right there. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Number 19 stands in now and watches strike one. That one ripped right center field. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. The relay throw. And he's in there. A run comes in on the play.
Well done. Drives in the run. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing. Nice balance and weight transfer. And he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
So the lineup flips over. And now here is Jarren Duran. That one way outside. 1-0. Left-hand hitter waits. He swings and fouls one off. Runner at third, nobody out. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And he hits a ground ball right side. Gets it to first. One away as the second run of the inning scores.
Well, it's a way to get the run across right there. You chip away at this lead. You try to get more runs without giving up outs. We'll see what they're able to do.
So digging in, Marcelo Meyer. On the ground right side, Westberg. Throws to first in time.
Now batting, third baseman, Vinny Castilla.
2 outs, base is empty. Vinny Castilla digs in now. And a swing and a miss.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Nabs it, and that'll do it. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left on. Through 8 full, Baltimore out front, 8-2. We go to the 9th, and into the box for Baltimore, Jorge Mateo. Giovanni Gallegos will take over here.
Well, you see the ERA very solid, and that doesn't always tell you the whole story, but he's been really good so far this year.
The pitch. That one ripped, and that should be extra bases. And it gets by him. Around first, heading for 2. Not stopping, he's going for 3.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now, there are several ways that they can get this run across.
Here comes Cody Bellinger. That's in there, and that's strike 1. And that's a strike.
0-2.
And the righty deals. Up and in. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
2 strikes.
The pitch. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Left-hand batter waits. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Drops into the glove. Runner tags for third. The throw is offline, and he's in to score. And it's 9-2.
The first baseman, number 6, Ryan Mountcastle.
So up next, Ryan Mountcastle. Right through there for a strike. Ripped on a line. 2 down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Henderson in the box now. No balls and a strike. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Brings it in, and that is that. 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on. On to the bottom of inning number. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth. Camino.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
Ramirez, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
The 0-2. This ball's chopped to the ground. Mateo sends it to first. And the leadoff man retired here in the ninth. He's 2 outs away. Rowdy Tellez now at the plate. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Cano, an all-star a season ago. He features a sinker, a changeup, a slurve, and he works in a 4-seamer. Ripped on a line to center. And that's a base hit. Here's the catcher to hit, Alejandro Kirk. Ground ball could be 2. There's 1. And it's a double play to end the ball game.
When you win 5 in a row, the confidence just goes to another level, and you start to gain this momentum, and you think that you're never going to lose a game again because things are clicking up and down the lineup. Pitchers are pitching. The team is making the plays defensively. This is the kind of feeling. It's not going to last all season long, but you want to ride it as long as you possibly can. Perhaps push it up to double digits.
This one ends the final 9-2 as the Orioles win this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
Final line score tonight. First for the victorious Orioles, 9 runs on 15 hits. No errors. They left 4 runners on base. For the home team, 2 runs on 8 hits. No errors. They left 5 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 33 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.